Hey, welcome again. This is David Boston, the Christian entrepreneur, coming to you from my home office here in upstate New York. We had an outstanding blog post on this morning, actually, when I saw it, created by Mike Hobbs, which you'll see his below. His blog post will be below. But what he was talking about was real exciting to me. It was talking about something that both of us were on the same call a couple nights ago, Monday night, in what we call our Empower Hour call that happens every Monday night at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. The owner, or not the owner, but the host for that call was the top money earner in the company right now. In 6 months, he's made over $2 million. 6 months, $2 million since December of 2012. So he said a lot of valuable things, but one of the things he said was that as marketers, we got to keep our eyes open and watch out where we can market and what we ought to market, so we have something to talk about or to blog about. In essence, he was just telling us to be aware of all of the inspirational things that are all around it, just are all around you. And I thought about that too, and even before, when I first got started in Empower Network, it hit me real hard. And some of the things that I've done, like I authored a book already. I self-published it. But there's some things in that book that would fit right into what I want to talk about in the Empower Network. Right? It's just phenomenal. It's all there. And then, but I've actually used them. Like one of the things I talked about was 14 things to look at before you join a network marketing company, just to see if it's a good fit for you. Well, those 14 things will turn into 14 different blog posts. And then you go back and then you talk about how those 14 points fit into the company that I'm currently working, which is the Empower Network. All right? And you show people how this thing lines up. And I was read a book before called The Cash Flow Quadrant. And I got an idea about telling people about the perfect quad B business, quad B or B quadrant business. So a lot of inspiration everywhere. I went to my other room where I have some bookshelves, had a lot of books on there, and it just hit me, ding, ding, ding. All the programs that I've been in the past, all of them have value. I wouldn't have joined them in the first place. So why not take the things that I have for whatever reason and shape them and tell other people about them? And one of the things that I said when I first got started, one of the things I was going to do was talk about my friend Jim Phipps, who I call him a freedom fighter. He was a few years ahead of his time, and his whole premise was to show people how to live a life without debt. Just loved it, fella. He's just one of the best programs that I have ever seen, and the money was just awesome. We used to call them red, white, and blues, and we used to, and every time the mail truck, because we pay us by mail and we get paid daily because of the way this was set up. But every time we'd hit a truck, we used to live in a rural area. Every time we hit a truck drive up, me and my wife would fight to go to the mailbox because we knew it was going to be money in it. Now, we didn't actually fight. The money's still going to be ours anyway. We already knew that. But it's just fascinating to go get a red, white, and blue box, and it's full of currency. So that was an awesome thing. Well, Jimmy taught us a lot of things, and I'm within a lot of programs. One of the programs here was the Spirit of America. I don't know if you can see it, but I started looking through the different things in this book, Spirit of America. That was from a program that I was in, and I got so much inspiration. It's just phenomenal where you can find things. And as I began to look, like for instance, I'll give you an example. Here's a book that I think every American should have. Billions for the Bankers, Debts. I think it says and Debts for the People. Look at that. Billions for the bankers, debts for the people. But this is some information that is just awesome. And once you learn it, it's just fascinating. I remember one time I was in a travel program that had some good information in it. It was called Infinity Travel with Coastal Vacations. Got some good information in there that we're going to be talking about. We got enough inspiration and information just in the things I'm going to show you today that I could write about for a whole year and still not run out of things to write about. So inspiration is all around you everywhere. It's just, you just find it. Just keep your eyes open. It's everywhere. It's everywhere you want to be. almost like Visa. All right. This is another one called Quantum Leap. There's another program that I was in. It's a learning program, Quantum Leap, and it talked about some educational and financial information. It was awesome. Now, this particular course actually came with, I know we don't use this anymore, but as you can see, cassette tapes. Man, cassette tapes. I can go back and listen. I'm sure there's a ton of information on there. Let me just go through this a little bit and see what else I saw. There's a lot of things in here about so much content about the beginning of the American dream, and just content all day, all night. So we have a lot of information that you can write about. It's really under your nose all the time. You just gotta look for it. Here's another one. The first program I joined, the first multi-level marketing program I joined, which is an education itself, was called the Marathon Project. Some of you may have heard of it, but the Marathon Project, and this thing was awesome. I used to get money orders in the mail, and the Marathon Project came with cassettes too. So it has a lot of different things that you can get inspired and learn from and create and put in your blog. So it's endless the amount of things that you can use in your blog. If you just look around, if you've been around for a little while, there's a lot of things you can get inspired by and to write about. Here's the program that I was telling you about. This was an awesome program called Life Without Debt. Life Without Debt. My friend's name is Jim Phipps, and he's just an awesome American. Life Without Debt. He also this came with CDs and finally got into DVDs, but here's a pamphlet talking about Life Without Debt. I don't know if you can see it. Yep, there you go. Life Without Debt. And there's some phenomenal information that's out there here. I don't know if you can really see it. I'll put it up close. See it right there's a picture of Jimmy and his wife. Just a phenomenal American. All right, so I said all that to say that inspiration is around us everywhere. I'm going to even use this information even now as I matriculate through the Empower Network and everything that it has to offer. I'm going to use everything that I still have in my past that will benefit people, that I believe, because that's what I wrote about when I first got started. When I got started, I was going to write about the phenomenal education information that I've learned. I've been in other programs as well, like the Association of Individual Ministries. I've been in the program Concept Marketing International. Learned a lot of good things about a lot of different things that I'll be sharing. The information is just priceless. So with that in mind, we want to I'm gonna be straight up and honest. I'm making these videos and in this program because I want to help people to get set free financially, because I know if you're not financially free, you are not free. And to this date, I haven't seen a program, a compensation, a movement, a community as powerful as the Empower Network. So if your idea is to be free, is to break free from the JOB, the just over broke, or the jackass of boss, want to spend more time controlling your life and spending more time with your family, we invite you. There's buttons on all around this page somewhere, and one probably right below. We invite you, if you really want to change your life, I'm here to help you to do that, to be like a coach, to guide you and to shape you and to just benefit from our experience. But not only my experience, we have 7- and 6-figure earners who are willing to aid and assist you. And the system that we have is just so awesome. Willing to aid and assist you to change your mindset, because in changing your mindset, you will change your life. We welcome you to lock arms with us. Let's build an army of people who are helping each other. And that's what I liked about the Life Without Debt program. This is what this was all about. It's the same theme. The theme was, let's show you how to build an army of people to change your lifestyle, to make your lifestyle better than it ever been before. And that's what we're doing in Empower Network. We're affecting a lot of people in a very short period of time. So that sounds like something that you'd be willing to do, or wanted to do, or just need to do. You and your family deserve the lifestyle that you've always dreamed about, and we're going to help you do it. So lock arms with us. Come in and join us. It's just a $25 commitment. Just a $25 commitment. We got a lot of surprises we're going to show you. and share with you after you get involved with us. That's just strictly awesome. $25 commitment. What it costs some people to go to lunch nowadays, won't even fill a gas tank anymore. We will show you how you can change your life and your family's life forever. Thank you. Remember our slogan, good, better, best. Never let it rest until your good is better and your better is best. And Ephesians 3:20. God is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all you ask or think, according to the power that works in you. So therefore, learn how to work the power. We'll talk to you soon. Have a good day.